I gotta say though, this year's All-Star game is one of the best I've ever seen, especially as the Warriors fan. Seeing Steph Curry making 16 threes and winning the MVP is just really meaningful. So far, we're still 2 days away from the end of the All-Star break, but we got a bit more information about some potential moves that the Warriors might do this offseason. According to Connor Turner of the San Francisco Chronicle, quote, Looney is expected to command a multi-season deal in free agency this summer worth roughly $6 million per year. The Warriors also will try to sign Poole to a multi-year extension this summer. Now, Kevon Looney and Jordan Poole are two of the most important decisions the Warriors have to make this season, because Looney will be a free agent and Poole will only have 1 year left on his rookie deal. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the market value of these two players and figure out the most optimal price the Warriors should pay to secure these two guys. And with that being said, let's roll the intro.
Hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match.
Yo, what's up guys, Jason here back with another video. If it's your first time watching, I make Golden State Warriors content and break down their news and rumors from all angles. So if you want full-time Warriors coverage, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, and you will always be notified first when I upload a new video. Alright, let's first start with Kevon Looney, who is making about $5.2 million this season, and I think this amount is really cost-friendly considering how much he has done for the Warriors. Looking at these numbers, although there isn't any major jump, his contribution has been steadily increasing. A offensive rating of 123.7 and a defensive rating of 102.2 is really decent. If you take a look at the current salary ranking among centers, Looney's contract is pretty close to the three guys, but I really think that Looney is the best among all of them, especially in the Warriors' complicated scheme offense. Based on Looney's current performance, I think a 3-year $20 million contract is totally fine. But looking at this current upcoming free agency class, there are actually quite a few great options at the center position. There's Aaron Baines, who is a good shooter and playmaker, Jonas Valanciunas, one of my favorite, good rebounder and three-point shooter, and Jusuf Nurkic, who has the size and versatility to fit into the Warriors system, since Blazers have a similar overall scheme like the Warriors. Now, I know many of you guys like Kevon Looney a lot because he has great chemistry with the team, but the limitation is obvious as Kevon Looney has no threat behind the arc whatsoever. The question now goes to you guys. Would you rather sign Kevon Looney on a 3-year $20 million contract or sign a 3-year $35 million contract to a guy such as Jonas Valanciunas? Let me know your thought in the comments section down below. Alright, now moving on to Jordan Poole. I think this is a pretty tricky situation. Looking at the Warriors' current roster, the team has to address the center position this offseason, no matter through re-signing Kevon Looney or someone else, or through trade or draft. But at the guard position, there is a lot more limitations. The Warriors have already heavily invested at the guard position. Steph Curry is set to make about $48 million next season, and Klay Thompson is set to make $40.6. Now, that's already about $90 million spent on two guards. The practical cap space the Warriors will have next year, according to Spotrac, is negative $84 million. For next season, at this current moment, the Warriors only have 8 players on contract, and it's already a total of about $171 million in cap hit, which is about 81.74% of the total cap room. Looking at Jordan Poole's performance this year, I gotta say he improved by a major degree. This year, Poole is able to average 16.4 points, 3.1 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game, while shooting 34% behind the arc. Now, according to the ESPN career projection simulator, Jordan Poole has a market value of $27.1 million within the next 5 years. Obviously, if the Warriors can actually extend Poole with this price tag, I'm all for it. But we have no concrete information on what the contract will actually look like. The benefit of signing this deal is that it is definitely cost-friendly based on Poole's performances, and if he has a great year next season, it will be even better. But I'm really worried about the cap space if the Warriors extend him with a bigger contract. Now, you have the option to pull a trade, but I really hate to see Poole go to a different team, especially after seeing him improve this season. Now, we all know Jordan Poole can score, but his playmaking and the ability to run offense still needs some work. Nonetheless, I still view Jordan Poole as a critical part for this Warriors franchise. Once Steph and Clay retire from the game, I'm okay with extending Poole on a contract somewhere around 5 year, $30 to $35 million, but let me know your thought in the comment section down below. Alright guys, so this wraps up the video. Let me know what you think about the future of Jordan Poole and Kevon Looney with the Warriors. And if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on social media with all the link in the description down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.